True story. When I was a teenager, I had a repetitive dream that lasted for a week and happened every night, in which I saw my kids. I knew what genders they were, at least the first two, and then the following 3 or 4 were just ifs. They were like pillars of light. And so I knew what the oldest one should be named. I got her name. But the little brother, I had to decide what to name him. And my abuser had a grandfather, and he demanded that he, since I got to name the daughter, that he got to name our son after his grandpa. And there really wasn't much that I could do about it. I tried to give it meaning, tried to make it work for me. He had to have my husband's name as his middle name. And so I gave a second middle name of Hiram, because at the time I thought Hiram Smith, the brother of the prophet Joseph Smith, was a good counterbalance to the other 2 names, the grandfather's name and my ex-husband's name. And I was really troubled by having to use the name Willard, because, I didn't pick it. I didn't like it. It was entirely my abuser's choice, and I was afraid that this baby would turn out just like my abuser, and so I wanted to unalive myself through the whole pregnancy, rather than put up with a son that would turn out to be like him. And I remember coming across an entomology book where the meaning of the word Willard was a yard full of willows. And I remembered something that I'd read where the willow tree is a place where people would take their sorrows and leave them there. And I sure had a yard full. And so that's how I finally reconciled the name, was that, like God or Jesus was like the willow tree. I had a yard full of them, and he would help me to bear the pain. I had a yard full of willows. Not just one willow, a yard full of willows. The rest of the story is that my ex-husband seduced my son away when he was 14, and then kicked him out of the house when he was 17 and still in high school. And my son has since legally changed his name. That's a yard full of willows of comfort, isn't it?